Hello everybody, hope you're all having a fantastic day. For today's message I'm going to be channeling the union energies, the divine masculine and the divine feminine together. And if you would like a personal reading or twin flame coaching, please check the description box below. And we can jump straight in with the first card, which is the solar plexus chakra. So there's stuff happening with the emotions of both parties at the moment. Right, I'm feeling called to reiterate what I said at the end of the last video. The depth of your love keeps on getting deeper. The love, as much love as you're feeling right now, grows, it expands, it deepens, and you could come to a point where you feel that like there's no way that you can love your person anymore, and then shortly thereafter you find even more love for them, because that's the purpose of your twin flame. That's what twin flames really are. This is what you're coming into. You're going to start experiencing the spiritual fruits of your love. So keep weaving that tapestry of love. It's an inner journey. It's got nothing to do with distance. Just loving yourself completely, working through the blocks, surrendering to the process. And when you find yourself in a place of union with the divine, you naturally come together with your twin flame. I allow myself to be open to receive love and commit fully to a relationship. I knock down my walls and barriers to receiving love so I can feel free and love and be loved unconditionally. Okay. Yeah, so there's no need to worry, especially if you've had a hard time in trusting the divine and giving your complete trust and surrender to the divine. There's no need to control your life. You don't have to engineer your life when it comes to this. You don't engineer your reality when it comes to your heart, because when it comes to your heart you have to surrender. You don't have to try to make everything happen in your life. It's safe to let the divine do her job here. And you stepping deeper into this knowing is what's going to make your person feel more at home and feel safer around you and more secure in their life and feel safe with you. You're both learning peace, so make a point of choosing the most compassionate way here. It's safe to surrender everything right now and see everything through the eyes of the divine. 27, the angel Razbar. Number 27. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the recurring joy of living. The Master speaks of a den of riches where many precious jewels can be found. In abundance they lay, patient and yet ready to be claimed. Go scoop them up, urges the Master. The devoted ones look but cannot see. Where are those precious jewels, they cry, for we cannot find them anywhere. The Master gazes lovingly at the devoted ones and responds kindly. In service, my beloveds, you shall find the jewels through service. For what is the soul but the finest and most precious of heavenly jewels? What is service but the scooping up of the soul, that it does not lie lost nor unclaimed, but instead honoured for all its precious warmth and beauty, tended to until it becomes vibrant as a flawless ruby, radiant with the joy of living. When you clear that core place, the core places in yourself that are still feeling separate from the divine, from divine love, you come into union there and you're claiming them. It's really safe and okay to claim all of yourself here, claim all of God's love for you here. The divine wouldn't lead you to water without a pitcher. So even if you haven't seen anything change on the outside for quite some time, do the mirror exercise and results come really quick when you acknowledge what the blocks are, because then you have the power to move through them. So be a honey badger of love here. Imrama. And please know that your person does desire you just as much as you desire them. They're your twin flame. You want them so bad. Do you really think they don't want you just as bad? No, what's the truth here? Of course they feel the same way. I mean, sometimes someone may have a block to how they really feel, and that's okay. There's just something to clear. But they will experience signs that you're their twin flame. Don't doubt. Just move through what arises with love and claim your man or woman. There really is no way that you can ruin God's plan. God's will is just love. This is real. It's who you are. You are love and you are of love. Crystal keys. You're aligning with true power and strength. Aligned with a state of grace. It's your natural state. There'll be proof coming in for you, and you'll know that it's going to happen for you too. It can happen all at once. It could be nothing, and then suddenly everything. That is the nature of miracles. You may finally move through a tiny little block and the whole world changes. We have huge hearts that require a lot of love to be filled. We're glowing with divine love. When we finally choose to accept the divine's love, you start getting results, signs that your results are manifesting, they're conclusive. I invite harmony into my life, into my connection, and allow a harmonious sacred union with my divine partner. It's okay to accept that you really like your person. They're crazy for you. Great success sometimes comes after a very long period of quiet. Quiet than amazing success. It's divine and powerful. The divine voice that moves mountains. Talk to the divine. Include the divine in your life every day. Talk to God in a deep way. Allow Him to love you. Let go, choose, let God do it. It's a magnificent way to do it. Now, you can't exclude the divine. This is the perfect union with the divine. This is your relationship to your source, where all your good is, including your twin flame. So when you restore that relationship, it will result in that relationship with the divine. It will result in a perfect relationship with your life. And that includes your twin flame. 28. Enter the Garden of Delights, number 28. Are you aware that sweetness is found everywhere in town? Are you aware that winter is gone and spring has come around? Are you aware that sweet basil and the carnation are whispering in the garden and laughing about how simply everything is found? Are you aware the nightingale has come back from its flight, singing out messages of love to spread delight with every sound? Everything in the garden is granted the right from the divine court to appear for our delight. Everything is here to make the earth green and alive as a haven for our life. What remains, buried in the soil, will always endeavour to reach out. No one truly alive can ever be pawned to a prison or a tomb. There is a sweet spot when entering the garden of delights, a moment where the senses have gorged themselves upon beauty and become heavy with their fullness, slowing their mind so it can perceive the divine beloved dancing behind the veils of nature. But first comes the sensual feasting. Blooming orchids arrest the gaze with their startling strange beauty. Nectar from the ripest fruit of the garden drips, luscious and sweet upon a savouring tongue. Hungry for gossip, the ears shamelessly eavesdrop upon the birds. In melodic conversation they sing of the greatest, most passionate love and boundless living joy. Their ears open wide to take it all in. The craving for touch is sated by rough textured bark falling from ancient trees. Soft dewy grasses cool in the shade. The crunching leaves make their sounds under the hot sun and dancing feet. The caress of the sunlight upon bare shoulders, the weight of its own like a silken wrap placed just so by a caring lover's hand. The breeze, the very breath of the beloved Earth Mother, is sweet with the scent of lavender and jasmine and warmed by the Sun Father. Oh, drink it in until your arms raise themselves to heaven. Your head tilts, eyes rolling back in your head, and your sacred animal body is mindless and in love. The garden of delights, narcotic in effect, lulling the senses from tension into sacred languor, that love may be experienced. Let us rest here in the midst of so much life, where the goodness of life is felt and the heart is free from any prison of pain or doubt. Come, be in the garden with me now. Let us be free and feast to our heart's content. Now, this is your life as the divine created you. A perfect, ideal, heavenly life. Sometimes that happens right now as you live your life now. This is your intimate relationship with the divine and, by default, your twin flame. Everything you desired. Life gets richer, better, amazing things come about. It's all good. Loving yourself means having this relationship with the divine. This is the way to get your harmonious twin flame union, and it deepens into perfect union or full enlightenment. You want the divine and you get your twin flame along the way. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.